So, a new Bloodborne project is reportedly in the works, the PlayStation 5 Pro SSD leak, and the PlayStation 5 Pro release date and price discussions. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, have you finished Bloodborne or not? We're going to be talking about the potential remaster today, but before that, I'm wondering who's finished the original, so comment below yes or no if you've finished Bloodborne or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, a new Bloodborne project. So, Bloodborne has been rumored to get a remaster for years at this point. It was supposed to get a PS5 PC release, and we've had multiple people claim that this thing is actually happening. Years have passed by, and obviously, nothing has happened just yet. Sony and the entire industry currently love making remakes and remasters, as we've seen in recent years, so I definitely think Sony does want to do something with this game, but something has been slowing that process down. Moving forward to today, we have another rumor to add to the list. Reading from Push Square, a new Bloodborne game is in the works. Apparently, that's right, there's another Bloodborne rumor doing the rounds, and yet again, some people are losing their minds over the whispers of a so-called insider. So, just side note here, I don't know about people losing their minds. As someone who shares information like this on X, people have been doubtful of any Bloodborne rumor for a while now, but to continue, this time, it's known leaker Daniel RPK who's stirring the pot, stating on his paywalled Patreon, I hear there's a new Bloodborne game project in development. He doesn't know, however, if said project is a sequel or remaster. Right off the bat, it's worth noting that Daniel RPK has an especially spotty track record when it comes to gaming leaks, as he's mostly deals with movie-related information. And on top of that, we've heard so many Bloodborne rumors over the years that it's nearly impossible to have faith in an out-of-the-blue claim like this. So again, this is another rumor to add to the list. The timing of it is definitely interesting as well, because it would be insane for a lot of people if Bloodborne Remastered was announced at the State of Play next month, which we just heard about recently from Jeff Grubb. If this thing launches with the PlayStation 5 Pro and it plays best there, that would be a huge selling point for a lot of people. Now, that could happen in a perfect world. In our world, we've just been hearing Bloodborne rumors for years. That's our world. Again, I think Sony definitely wants to bring this game back, but something has made that process slower, or they've changed plans, or something is hurting the process of this thing to finally come out and see the light of day. But I definitely think Sony wants to make this thing happen. Let's see what happens next. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the PlayStation 5 Pro release date. So recently, an interesting conversation has been discussed when it comes to the PS5 Pro release date. Now, just as a refresher, Tom Henderson, the original leaker of the PlayStation 5 Pro, has already given us a time frame of when this console could launch. He's stated that PlayStation is targeting a launch for November 2024. That's the information he's had since last year. Now, focusing on the most recent conversation, X account Ben, whom focuses mainly on Rockstar News, recently put out a tweet tagging Tom Henderson, mentioning that LEGO Horizon is releasing on November 14th, according to the PlayStation website, and he related that to the potential PlayStation 5 Pro release. Ben has since deleted his tweet. I'm not sure why Ben deleted that tweet, but Tom Henderson's reply is still there, which is interesting. Here's Tom's reply. I'll look back at some of the old docs when I'm at home, but the week of the 11th is familiar. Yeah, the week of the 11th, which is that Monday, is when LEGO Horizon releases, according to the PlayStation website, again, the 14th. Looking back at the last three PlayStation console launches, the PlayStation 5 launched on November 12th, 2020, and the PS4 Pro launched on November 10th, 2016, and the PlayStation 4 launched on November 15th, 2013. Taking all of that in together, it's looking like the PlayStation 5 Pro will be launching around the same time period. So if I were to take a guess, again, this is a guess, the PlayStation 5 Pro could be launching on November 14th or 15th later this year, which would align with what we've seen so far in the last 3 console launches. Now, first, we're going to see when Sony officially launches this thing. If they want to launch it in November, you'd assume they'd want to get the information and marketing out at a reasonable time. Let's see what happens next, but you guys let me know if you think the PlayStation 5 Pro will launch on November 15th or 14th or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, the PlayStation 5 Pro SSD size leak and price. So this is a question I've been getting many times when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro, and obviously I've never really had a solid answer. None of us had. I've only guessed that it would be similar to the PlayStation 5 Slim, where you'd get a 1 terabyte storage size, but that might not be the case. Recently, known leaker Moore's Law is Dead spoke about the PlayStation 5 Pro, and he's confirmed that he's seen the dev kit himself. Now, he's not the first one to say this. Digital Foundry's Richard Ledbetter has already stated this weeks ago, that they've seen the dev kit as well. Now, the difference between the two is that Moore's Law is Dead actually stated that the PlayStation 5 Pro dev kit has a storage size of 2 terabytes. Now, we don't know if this will actually translate to the final release, but it would make sense if Sony wants to up the price. So look at the new Xbox Series X with 2 terabytes, which launches later this year. That thing is going to cost $599 US. Microsoft could have known that Sony will be bringing a 2 terabyte storage setup for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and they wanted to match that storage size for the Xbox Series X. This makes me wonder, though, if Sony might not offer more than one option for the PlayStation 5 Pro. You want a Pro PS5, it'll have a disk drive, 2 terabytes of storage, but it'll cost you $599 US, and that's the only way to get it, to pretty much, force people to buy a $600 console. The alternative is they offer a $499 digital version at 1 terabyte storage alongside the 2 terabyte disk drive model, which will still push people to get the 2 terabyte model of the PlayStation 5 Pro, but it'll at least give people options. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but yeah, 2 terabytes is something that's probably going to make a lot of people happy, but the price is where a lot of people might be disappointed. But again, it makes sense for this thing to cost more with a 2 terabyte drive. Let's see how this plays out, but you guys let me know what price you think the PlayStation 5 Pro will be. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with ready for the reveal. Obviously here we're talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro. I've been ready. I know you guys have as well. Hopefully that does happen soon. We get pre-order information and we can finally get our hands on this thing. If you're excited for that, destroy the comment section with ready for the reveal. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.